What's up? It's the Gigabyte Grizzly Brohema, and this is a messed up time we live in, so I need you all to do me a favor. Wear your mask. Like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, like this. Wear your mask. It's for your safety and mine. If I see you without one, I'm gonna kick a mask onto your face. Got it?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Thursday Night Fight Council meeting. This is our second week under our new format, in which every week we are going to run down one of our matches from the prior areas, Area 1 right now in the spotlight, as we spotlight our talent each and every week moving forward as we get towards the championship match for the Alpha Division. And this week is a match that I personally set up in Area 1. It's going to be the match between Tad Jarvis and LP. And both gentlemen are here again this week, as we had last week, the Reverend AJ Alexander. So we are going to cue that match up right now, and I'm going to turn it over to Tad and LP.
I'll be right back. Where you going, Paul? Paul, where you going? Fight Council member Paul Atlas heading to the ring. Be careful, Paul.
All right, boys and girls, let me tell you what. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a bonus round here this week. Who's ready to fight? I want another fighter up here right now. Give me another fighter.
As you see, nobody else jumped up before I did. I took the initiative, and I jumped in the ring. Where's everybody else? Where's AJ Alexander? Where's the great Alexander? Where's Brohema? I don't see anybody. And then out of everybody, I happen to get LP,
you got loss prevention. That's what you got.
Well, I mean, if I could speak for myself, I mean, I was just standing out for Paul. Like, I'm trying to show Fight Underground that everybody thinks that Tad Jarvis.
Hey, I give you credit. I give you a lot of respect for that, no question about it. You stepped up, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Look at the size difference. Like, look, I wasn't even prepared.
We're about the same size.
Dude, you got like a good 5 inches on top of me. What do you mean we're the same height?
We're about the same size. let's just watch the match and let's just see how it goes. See, I mean, I give you credit for that. You went right after me.
Dude, you just threw me like a baby doll. Come on.
You keep coming. You keep coming.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Oh, man. Let's see if he gets up. You got right up. You got right up.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can reverse this. Oh, it's another one. Oh, Tad.
Listen, see, here's the thing. Do you not see the size difference? Yeah, I get up because I
can't see it.
I don't lay down.
Belly to belly? That's far from over, don't you think? I mean, you still got a shot. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You could reverse this.
How? How do you expect me to reverse
Lights out. That's exactly what that was. One, two. Oh, you didn't kick out. That's three.
Why do we even have the, like, oh my God. Why is this even part of the what we're having to talk about anyways? Like, here's the thing. I was there for Paul. I was standing out for Paul because he asked for somebody nobody wanted to do. So I did it. I stood out. Yeah, guess what? You got picked. You got picked by Paul. Nobody sees that Tad Jarvis is this great and upcoming talent for the Alpha Division. Nobody sees it. But you know what? I'm glad we had this match because, yeah, I may have been, how can I say, underrated. You know, people didn't see me the way I see me, but that's fine. I get another time with you. I'm telling you, LP, I'm telling you, that match will be erased. And we're going to have one of the best matches that I know because, you know what? Your social media icon has all his fans watching. That's why.
Hey, like I said earlier, I give you a lot of credit. You stepped right up to the plate. No question about it. I got selected. You volunteered. But I tell you what, you want to do it again? We could do this again. And we won't need a ring. We ain't going to need any of that. We could do it in a parking lot. We could do it anywhere you want. I don't need a camera. You could use your social media. You could FaceTime. You could go live on Instagram. Whatever you want to do, we could definitely go again. No questions about it.
Well, I mean, if the fight council's ever up for it. I mean, hey, I got on Paul's team, you know, Mr. Atlas. You know, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I still cocky. You know, I still got my arrogance. I still have my fans and my followers. But I've learned a lot from Paul with these last few months. I'd say about a month now that I've been on Team Paul. More than I ever learned from Mr. Team Radford. You know, at least Paul's given me opportunity.
Is he giving you a workout program?
Oh, trust me, I've been sweating more than I've ever sweated with Team Radford. So trust me.
So next time we see each other, you're going to be bigger than I am, right?
Oh, you best believe it. I'll stand toe to toe, and
I can see it. I can see it now.
Give you every bit that I got from what you've seen there. I'll be prepared this time. Trust me.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I bet. Because I tell you what, all my fans are. They're saying, "Hey, what happened in the match?" That said doesn't count. That doesn't count at all.
Hey, that's fair. Like you said,
coached it.
Neither one of us were prepared for that fight, and we all seen how that happened. So you see what took place. Imagine when we're both prepared, what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, because Tad Jarvis is looking to put a even mark on that.
I wish you luck, brother.
All right, gentlemen. You know, there has been a lot of talk going on here tonight. There was a lot of talk when that match transpired and it was originally aired. There's been a lot of talk since then about coaches feeding guys to the wolves, so to speak. Dean Radford and I have gotten into several conversations about that. Just so everyone knows, for me, that was not feeding Tad Jarvis to the wolves. That was me. As I stated earlier, I wanted to see who had what it took to stand up. I had in the back of my mind who the opponent was going to be if Loss Prevention hadn't stepped up when I made the challenge. Okay. And I knew that whoever I put in that ring with Loss Prevention was probably going to have more than their fair share of ass whooping coming to them, which it unfortunately did in this particular case. Tad, you've got to admit, for the most part, I mean, you kept coming. Loss Prevention was correct. You kept coming. You know, he handed you your ass, but you did not lay down for him. And that is what I wanted to see. Okay. Since then, you have come over to Team Atlas. We have had several conversations about what needs to be done and what you need to do to raise your level. So that was the beginning for you. Didn't go so well. But the next time, you're very right, young man. You're very right, young man. You will be more prepared than you've ever been in your life because you are now under the tutelage of a Pittsburgh legend, a Hall of Famer, if you will.
Woo!
So
keep coming. My fans are loving this. Keep going.
Top of the mountain. And LP, I've got to say, exactly what I expected out of you. You are a monster among men. There's no two ways about that. Sure, I'll steal that line. What the hell? Who cares? You know, I've stolen gimmicks before. It don't matter. So hopefully, one quick question, though, I've got to ask. Now that we've got you in front of us and Stacy hasn't been very forthcoming, how is the recovery going?
Well, I'm going to keep that information very, very minimal. We're all just going to have to wait and see exactly where I'm at. But I will tell you it's coming along.
All right. So loss prevention is going to be in a Fight Underground ring sooner rather than later, I take it.
I think just stay tuned.
You think? What do you mean you think? You're just afraid to get in the ring with Tad Jarvis because now that he has Paul Atlas under his wing? Is that what it is? You don't want to tell anybody because, Tad Jarvis finally got the motivation, the talent that he needed to train him. Is that
all
what
right,
it is?
Tad, Tad, we've reached the point of the show where we do every week. And unfortunately, I've got to let the loser of the match slide off so that the council members can get into their 45-second rounds of questions.
Bye, Tad.
You are the loser, unfortunately, this week. So I'm going to have to send you off. But I expect the next time I have you on, you will not be the one I'm sending off. So, Tad, thank you for joining us.
Bye, Tad.
I will be in touch as always, and we will be training harder and harder. So, Tad, thanks for coming on. See you later, buddy.
Nice try.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, let's get into our 45-second rounds here as we have been doing in our new format, where we are going to go straight up with council members. I'm going to start with Stacy Hunter. Stacy, you've got 45 seconds starting now.
Okay, so that match right there is why loss prevention was my #1 pick. I've seen the strength, the athleticism, the speed, the agility, everything right there. So LP, I know everybody wants to know how your knee is, blah, blah, blah. We're keeping that on the down low. But my question is this: how ready are you to get in the ring with the Rev and prove that you were the real winner of Area 2?
When that bell rings, whenever that time comes, I promise you, I'm going to be more than ready. I'm going to be fired up. This knee's going to be 2,000%. We're going to be just fine.
All right, very good. Keeping it real here this week between coach and team member. Now I'm going to bring in, making an appearance after several weeks off the show, shuffling things up a little bit this week. Dean Radford, I'm going to bring you in for your 45-second round, and your time starts now.
45 seconds of pleasure. LP, I hope you're feeling better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For weeks now, I've been checking in on you, and
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? I'm 10 seconds in. I got time. First of all, don't waste your time with Tad, all right? You already tossed him around a little bit. You have nothing to prove there, okay? That's my coach advice to you. Second of all, I know this is a big man's game, and you're a big man. Let's be realistic. You're not on the same level as Tad. You're not the same size. So this is my open invitation to you to make you a better big man, because I know who trained you. I am open and willing to bring you on Team Radford as of right now.
All right, 45 seconds. And
I
pitch,
appreciate that.
A pitch, if you will. Let's not forget, free agency is right up and running here in Fight Underground. Dean Radford using his 45 seconds rather than to discuss or to ask a question of LP, used it to make a pitch to join Team Radford. So, yeah, Stacey, look a little out of sorts. I can understand that, but we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of this.
So, all right, now moving on in our lightning round, so to speak, coming back into our living rooms after several months off of council meetings, and I have to say we were probably better for it. We have with us this week Justin Idle. Justin, your 45 seconds begins now.
LP, everyone's coming on here and talking about how you are, you're a great guy. No, we hope you get better. But to tell you the truth, pal, you're just like one of my daughter's porcelain dolls. You see, you're all pretty and nice on the outside, but the moment you get flicked or touched the wrong way, whoops, you break and you fall apart, buddy. You see, I don't know if you have what it takes to be here in the Fight Underground. You were #1 pick on Stacy's team. You weren't even on my list, pal. You weren't even on my list. What do you have to say about that? What do you think about that? Huh? Huh?
I'm pretty happy I wasn't on your list. I will agree with you. I went early in that draft, and I did not ask to be drafted that early. I have a lot.
All right, stop talking. You're taking up all my time. My time. Justin Idol. Speaking of Justin Idol, did any of you see my new...
Justin, 45 seconds is up for you.
My time's not up.
But I'm going to let LP finish. Go ahead,
Bye,
LP.
Justin.
Finish your statement.
No, I could see the animosity from, the fighters, other council members. I really can. I got a lot to prove. Time will tell. With this pandemic, as you see, these area fights are coming far and in between. But when they come, I promise you, I'm going to make a very valiant effort to change all their minds and prove myself, prove why Stacy drafted me number 3 overall. I think I'm going to prove everybody wrong, the doubters that doubt me.
All right, big man. It was a pleasure having you on this week to talk about this impromptu match that took place in Area 1 with Tad Jarvis. Yes, wasn't much of a match. Unfortunately, one of our quicker matches. But, hey, it was still fairly competitive. Like we stated, Tad Jarvis did not just lay down to loss prevention. And that's what Fight Underground is all about. And that is why we, Justin, quit playing with your dolls. That is why we are what we are here in Fight Underground. And this is why we have the Fight Council that we do. This is why we have the roster that we do. We are the premier in Pittsburgh wrestling. That is what we've always wanted to do from day number 1. And what I'm going to do real quickly right now is I am going to just run a little short today. That's okay. But I'm going to give a real quick shout to each council member. I want to just get a quick view, and I'm going to start with you, Dean. What is a match you would like to see on the Fight Council?
A match that I would like to see on the Fight Council is, let's see. I would like to see. I would like to rekindle that fire in Brohemoth. So any of Bro's matches that he had, especially where he lost, because Paul, you know as well as I do, and this is me. I'm not sitting here to talk about losing and winning and all that other stuff. But you know as well as I do, when you get a loss under your belt, it eats at you, and it just eats at you, and it builds that fire inside you to be better. And I want to see Brohemoth when Area 3 comes around and happens, and we finally crown a champion. I want Bro to be ready. I want him to be ready to just have all that shit inside eating away at him, and just ready to go and ready to just run through the roster to get what he rightfully deserves, which is that opportunity at the title.
All right, big props for your big man. Stacy Hunter, what would you like to see either on the Fight Council show or up and coming? Again, we're going to be looking to push Area 3 here very soon, hopefully. Hopefully the restrictions and everything will start to ease up a little bit. What's your opinion, Stace?
Well, I'm looking forward to a match in Area 3, hopefully. Everybody knows that I love the big men. I love what they can do. And I think we've got a lot of good big men here in Fight Underground that need to show what they can do. And like Dean, I have to pick Brohemoth to be part of it. Bro is a very big man, a lot of strength, a lot of ability, speed, but he hasn't had the loss yet. So I want to see what can happen when he does lose to my guy, loss prevention. Because not only do I want to see LP versus the Rev again, I want to see what LP can do to Bro.
All right, there's a big time match right there. I'd put that on any card. Now, last but certainly not least, Justin Idol, real quick, buddy. What would you like to see in the way of matches on the Fight Council?
Well, personally, I'm going to go a different direction. I'm obviously going to pick someone from the 5, my team. I'm going to have to go with Charlie Cool. We're going to jump into the Virago division. We haven't really seen anything going on there. Not that much. I want to see Charlie Cool versus Scarlett. Two crazy women just going crazy. The monster of men. No, the monster of women. I want to see it. Who would win? Who would win? Who would be the real monster of women? Who would it be? Charlie Cruel, crazy, she's like stabbing your eyes out. Like, or we could have like Scarlet, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what I want to see. I just think has money, just money. It's straight money.
All right. Thank you, Justin Idle. Once again, I want to thank my council members for being here to discuss these matches. I would like to thank both LP and Tad Jarvis for coming on with us this week as well to get their input. And again, as we continue through, as we're going to be doing each and every week, we are going to showcase two fighters every week, and we will have them here with us live, as well as having council members. And we're looking into hopefully shuffling some more of our council members around, get the feel for what's going on in Fight Underground and what everybody's thoughts and opinions are as we decide what matches we're going to have, what matches we need to have. Obviously, the championship match, we're very close to signing that match. So you're going to want to keep up with all of our social media outlets as we will discuss everything Fight Underground on all of those, not just here on Facebook, but Twitter, YouTube as well. So again, thank you, LP. Thank you, Tad.
Hey, Paul.
Justin.
Hey, Paul.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Paul, real quick. I got to ask you, I heard a rumor, and you know how rumors are. There's about 1% involved with truth. But I heard a rumor that something may be in the works for Fight Underground in multiple states.
Well, Dean, I can neither deny or confirm, but you're going to want to stay tuned because like I said in the very beginning, we're not just going to be the best in Pittsburgh. We're going to be the best in the country. And as you know, we have representation from all over the country. So again, you're going to stay tuned. I'm not going to show my hand just yet, but
well, I heard from a guy downtown who was around the block over in the North Shore, over by Permanis, eating at the little taco stand. And he had the newspaper, and he was talking about how Champ was around the corner, but they were talking about multiple state situation. And I think that's a huge situation. I'm going to dig into it. You better not be hiding some good stuff from everybody.
Oh, don't worry. When the time comes, I will let that cat out of the bag, brother. I will definitely let that cat out of the bag when the time comes. I made a career out of shocking and awing people, and I intend to continue to do that here in Fight Underground as the fight director. So you just never know what I'm going to pull out of my hat, my Chaos Nutrition hat, by the way, next. So we're going to wind this up for this week. And once again, thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. Thank you for watching on our social media platforms. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Good night, everyone.